Hi class, welcome to IS485 and 585. I'm Professor Fahmi Jalani. Today we continue on chapter 11 for supply chain management. So we covered about system and supply chain. So technically ERP is basically an integrated transaction uh, of all the different uh, organization. Okay, this is basically to increase efficiency and consistency. On the other hand, supply chain management or SCM is higher level of business planning. This is basically to support decision making and both are basically web-based technology. Okay. So let's take a look at the diagram where here we have example of the enterprise level portal where at the bottom we have the applets consists of ERP, customer relationship, supply chain management, business intelligence, okay, web content and desktop tool. Okay. Moving up, we have the enterprise functional portal, and on the very top we have all the sub uh, section or self-service for employees, client, vendor, okay, and others. As compared to legacy system, here we have the legacy system on the top, okay, process supply chain. This basically shows the linkage, how they are connected. Next, we take a look at the comparison of ERP and SCM. So ERP is very comprehensive in terms of coverage. SCM is limited, supply chain. ERP is highly complex, it's less complex for SCM. ERP static, SCM dynamic, this in terms of logistic. All the demand for ERP, simultaneous for SCM. In terms of speed, okay, and ERP is relatively slower as compared to SCM. Next, we move on to integration. So it's essential that companies need to be competitive in terms of coordination and collaboration. And there's a greater need for information sharing, integration among supply chain. Also planning synchronization in terms of forecasting, replenish the threshold, for example, the product, and also workflow. Let's move on dimension, the elements and benefit. Integration technically is sharing and transparent and direct and real time, and the benefits are reduce bullwhip effect, which we covered earlier, where it prevents you from getting false information from customer so that the manufacturer will produce more. Early problem detection, okay, faster response and trust building. Collaborative planning and forecasting in terms of synchronized planning and joint design, and also a reducible bullwhip effect, lower cost, optimize and improve service. To continue, workflow diagram elements, coordinated, integrated, virtual resources, logistic, mass customization, new services, click and mortar model, benefit efficiency, fast response, okay, improve service, earlier time work, expand, better asset, high efficiency penetration, create new products. Integrating ERP and CRM. ERP is automated. CRM is integrating various entities or section of the organization. To integrate both is very difficult. So in terms of enterprise application, is facilitates the flow of information and stripe transaction. Okay. Provide broad range of services, okay, and component-based application. So let's take a look at the phases. First, you need to have an outline, and next we have an architect of how the enterprise will be. Next, we design, and lastly, implementation. There's a benefit, increase automation, which is efficiency, value of automation, okay, lower cost, increase productivity, improves CS, enhance access, or in this case VPN. Next, move on to RFID, or radio frequency identification tag. This is basically hardware where you can detect all your product in real time. You see the diagram there. It's quite a small tag, which is usually adhesive to the product, and technically the company or the organization, the warehouse itself could stock take the product in real time and update the system. Next, take a look at application and management. Okay, it's very important for SCM to be implemented. It's more like an art and science. Technically, you need to have experience, such as like weather, sending the product, okay, road condition, okay, and soft skill, okay, to the employees, okay. This would enhance competitive advantage, especially for e-supply. And lastly, integrating basically is the key of success. So that's pretty much it for the class today. If you have any question, feel free to email me or set up an appointment. Thanks, bye.